So I'm frustrated by the lack of helpful SEC public guidance explaining how you make this distinction. What makes some of them securities while others are not secure? But why is this analysis private? Why not publicly announce what characteristics make a cryptocurrency a security or not a security? In other words, how do you apply Howey and the Reeves tests to these new products? Why wait to make the SEC's views known only when it swoops in with an enforcement action, in some cases years after the product was launched? This is regulation by enforcement, and it's very objectionable, and I'm concerned it can stifle domestic innovation.
As is customary, I should note that my views are my own. I'm not speaking on behalf of my fellow commissioners or the staff.
I'm concerned that the SEC has not provided sufficient definition and explained how it would apply the Howey test. I think we need to have clarity on this. I think you should publicly disclose this. Apparently, there are private conversations where you work with people who are proposing particular structures and you give them advice, or your staff gives them advice. I just think we ought to have that publicly, and we certainly shouldn't be taking enforcement action against somebody without having first provided that clarity.
Senator, this Congress could change the laws, but the laws that we have right now have a very broad definition of security. And my predecessor, Chair Clayton, and others actually put out a lot of guidance with regard to the Howey.
But if I can misinterpret this, I think others could too, and some clarity, public clarity, I think would be helpful.
Some of these tokens have been deemed to be commodities. Many of them are securities, and the Supreme Court has weighed in a number of times. You noted the Howey test. I think that there's a fair amount of clarity.
But as to the people and the companies that you regulate, do you consider yourself to be their daddy?
No.
Then why do you act like it?
Regulators need to step up to address crypto's regulatory gaps and ensure that we're actually building the inclusive financial system that we need. And Chair Gensler, I expect you and the SEC to take a leading role in getting this done.
Thank you.
Thank you.